Guys, I swear my luck with these things have not been good lately. This was not supposed to happen today. Oh my god. I don't even know where to start. As you guys can tell from the title of the video, we are having issues with the E90 again. Let me explain what's going on. First, let me move everything out of the way so I can get the car in the work bay. Tristan said he'd be here in a bit. It's a late start to the vlog. It's already like 8:30, but I thought might as well vlog. I'm gonna be working on this thing anyways, so might as well get some content out of it and something positive out of a negative situation. So, here's the issue. This morning I was headed to work and it was kind of cold. So, I pulled over really quickly and I heard the fan kick on and it seemed weird because like I said, it was a little cold. I get in the car again and I start driving. I get on the freeway. As I'm pulling onto the freeway, I got a temperature light. I don't even get an orange light, I got a red light. So I'm like, okay, that's weird. And then the car started shutting off, so I was like, that's not good. I pulled over. I did not have my scan tool on me. I actually saw it that morning because I pulled something out of the Subi and I saw it and I was like, I should probably take that. But I said, no, the car's been running fine. I don't really need to take it. So I didn't take it, so I couldn't check what it was this morning. So I went through the whole day wondering what was wrong. I ended up lugging it to the next exit. I stopped at a gas station, got some water, and I checked the coolant level and it was overflowing. This car doesn't do that. This car never has had coolant issues. So I thought, that's weird, but oh well, it happened. Maybe I was low a little bit. I tried putting coolant in it, it wouldn't take it. It would just keep boiling and it would not take it. I was about 20 minutes from home, so I was like, let me just turn around and go back home. And I started really pushing and stressing the car to get it home. But I think I may have blown the head gasket as well because I really stressed it. What the hell? He scripted on something. Tristan just pulled up, he knows what he's doing. I think we blew the water pump. I've been doing research. The O2 scanner said that it was the water pump, so I'm gonna lift this thing up. We are going to get to checking it. Hopefully it is just the water pump so I can use this tomorrow. I should probably run a compression test, test the head gasket. We'll see. Maybe while Tristan does the water pump, since he knows how to do that, he's done a couple times so he can do it quick. I will do the compression test just to test the rest of the engine and make sure I did not blow the head gasket. This thing's supposed to be getting torn apart today, but
what's that?
This is supposed to be getting torn apart today.
Nah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow. I get the sensor tomorrow.
Sweet.
Dude, I just hit that pothole next to the store, and now I got a tick.
No? You're dragging something. I have no idea. You're dragging something. It's a hose to something, but
oh, I know what that is, but I don't think that's it.
Yeah, it is. I can hear it skipping.
The O2 sensor.
No, it's not that one. It's a hard line.
Okay, that hard line. That's actually a hard line we gotta fucking take off of yours to get to the water pump.
Oh, sweet.
That hard line is just kind of cradled. Oh. Oh yeah, that's it. Oh my, good thing I didn't keep driving on that motherfucker.
Dude, this thing's slammed. I cannot get over how low this is. I have not seen this in a while and it looks low. I think it's settled more since we adjusted the height.
I love it. So here's your water pump, and I brought the thermostat just in case yours was like melted because of how hot you got it.
I got it pretty hot.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so
we'll see.
I brought both.
So we're gonna test this out first. This is an eBay water pump that Tristan put on his car because he thought that his water pump was bad. Turned out it was just the fuse, right?
Nah,
a ground wire?
Block,
power distribution block, I guess. Turns out his water pump was good, so he slapped the OEM one back on. Worked better than the eBay one, so we're just gonna test this. If this works on here, then I will go ahead and order a good one off of ECS Tuning. It goes for 400 bucks the whole set, so that's why I'm like, let's try this first. But yeah, we're gonna test this, see if it helps. It fixes my issue. If it doesn't, I'm throwing this car away because I'm not gonna put up with the. I'm not gonna put up with coolant issues either.
I want to throw this thing away because of that. Look at this housing. This is a plastic housing and a metal, you know, like metal compartment plastic housing.
Yeah.
On the N52s, yours is all metal. Why did they switch from an all metal housing to something like cheap plastic?
Half and half.
That's like,
because even the OEMs like this.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And so why would they go to plastic when it's going to be under, you know, intense heat and then cool down intense heat? Because plastic is known to fucking crack, and that's where a lot of people have their issues. So I've heard people swap into the N52 without issue. That's why I thought that this would just slap right in.
So we're having issues because the connector here, it's not the same as mine, and yeah. This came off the N54, the twin turbo model, for those who don't know. And connector's different, and yeah, we're going back and forth that this is plastic and mine apparently is all metal. So I think we're still gonna do the head gasket check. I'm going to probably pull the plugs and check to see if I have any mismatching numbers for compression. If all the compression's good, then I will feel a lot better about the head gasket. If something's off there, then we are going to have issues. But yeah, I'll probably check that and see where we go from there.
Alternator, charge your battery.
Yeah, hopefully. So we're doing cylinder 1 for now. I think we pulled the right fuse. We'll see. What the hell?
Your car's like, you ain't taking me now, bitch.
Dude, you're not gonna believe this.
What? What the fuck is that? Jesus. Well, I mean, your engine's still kind of warm, so your compression numbers are still going to be kind of high, but
220?
Holy shit.
Okay, well there's one.
Well, then,
that makes me happy.
Does that mean my engine's trash because I'm running 120?
Hopefully. Let's see. Cylinder number 2. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, crank it a little bit more. $230.
Ready?
Yep. Yeah, dude, same thing. That's 215. It looked like it kept pumping at 230. Number 4. See how it goes. Okay, that one wasn't as good, but it still would have hit 220. It's at 210 right now. Cylinder 5. So far, so good. So let's see what this comes out to. $230. So the main issue is number 6 mostly. So if number 6 is good, then I don't have to do anything to the head gasket.
Right?
Yep. That one didn't make it to 200. Okay, never mind. I made it to 210.
I think you're good.
Yeah, we should be fine.
Because temperature adjustment from the block, since it hasn't been running in a little bit.
Yeah, it's probably cooled down from there to there. So I guess I gotta order the water pump and thermostat for this car. So I'm gonna do that. I don't want to end the video here because it's just I basically just did a compression test, and yeah, I don't want to end it here yet. So I'm not sure when I'm gonna pick up the camera again, but I'll definitely do it once everything comes in, and we'll end the video with hopefully the car running. As of right now, I think I'm going to pull the battery out of this car, throw it in the E46 so I have something to use to get to work, because unfortunately the Subaru is making a weird sound in the engine, and I don't want to say that it is a spun bearing, but it is really possible. We'll have to check it another day. That's a whole nother video though, so I'll just leave it at that. The box finally came in. It took like a week, but she came in. So we can now work on the E90. So I went with the Pureberg water pump, and then I went with the brand new thermostat as well. And I got a full gallon. I think this should be pure BMW coolant. So I went with the full gallon of this, and I guess we have hardware we have to replace. So this is all of the coolant stuff that we have to replace. This was maintenance, and it is probably past due. I guess it's obviously past due because, I mean, my water pump went out. You're supposed to do that every 80,000 miles, and I think this is still the original water pump. So after 220,000 miles, I don't think that's that bad. I'm going to start by draining all the fluids. We are going to do a full coolant flush anyways, so I'm going to start there, and then we will get to installing the new parts. So in the process of draining the radiator, I broke this and I broke that. That's the plug you're supposed to take off for draining the radiator, and I thought that it was the whole thing, and I broke it. It looks fine, but literally right there it should have some tabs that broke off, so now it won't seal. So I just had to order one off of ECS Tuning. I got it 2-day shipping, so it should be here later this week, and I'll throw that on. I'm probably not gonna put that in part of the video. We'll do the rest of the engine. So I guess the E90 is not gonna be done today as well. I really wanted this up and running today, but they're sending it tomorrow, and it should be here by, today's Tuesday, it should be here by Thursday. If it's not here by Thursday, I'm never paying for overnight shipping again, because that is not cheap. But I really want this car up and running. I've been running with the E46, and it's honestly not the most comfortable car to drive. All right, so the last part came in for the E90, which is the plug for the radiator, the drain basically. So that came in. Let's throw that on the car. That's gonna be one of the last things that I have to throw on the car, along with the hose that I broke the other day. So this one should be a quick install. So I'm gonna knock this out really quickly, throw that hose on. We will start pouring coolant in the system and hopefully get our first start here in a bit. So there's the new one. You see the tabs that are missing on the old one. Yeah, kind of broke those, and I broke that. So that's why we're replacing that. Let's get under the car. Should be just a quick slide up, twist, and should plug in. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, now that that is filled, I now have to start the bleed procedure. For that, I'm going to tighten the cap, I believe, and basically it should release the air through there. I have to plug in the battery. I took the battery out of this, throw it in the 46, because the battery that I put in there was this one and it was the bad one. So I gotta pull that battery, put it in here. Usually the way you do it is you put the key in, ready to start, push the gas pedal for 12 to 15 seconds, let it off, and the bleeder should start. You should be able to hear the water pump kick in basically. So if everything is plugged in the way it should be, which I do not think that I did not plug anything in, everything should be plugged in, so we should hear the water pump. Okay, so I still need to clip the corners of the bumper, but I'm going to turn on the car, let it start warming up. I think the procedure is over. It's been like 15 minutes, it's supposed to be only 12, so I'm going to check the coolant level and then start the car, see what it does. So far she seems like she's working. I just got her up to 204. Now she's climbing down. She's at 200 now. So I think that water pump worked, and the thermostat is definitely working. It took a little bit to heat up. It got up to like 180 at idle, and it wanted to stay there. It did not want to come up anymore. So I think that's a plus. That thermostat might have been really old. So water pump and thermostat, it was about time. Next up, I know I have to do the fuel pump, which I'm not really looking forward to. It is the low pressure fuel pump, which I guess these cars only have the low pressure. So I should probably do that within the next month or so before it goes out and I start having issues with the fuel. But at least we got this issue resolved and I can use the car again. Let's head back to the house. We'll end the video. I gotta clean this car out. I put a lot of stuff in here that I needed to store. So I'm gonna get stuff out of here, put all my work stuff from the E46 in this car. Feels good. So over the next couple of days, I'm going to be monitoring the car. I'm not 100% sure if it's going to be perfect now. It's running good right now. It was fine, did not overheat, everything was fine, but you never know. So since it has been like 2 or 3 weeks since that's been down, I have picked something up for the Subaru. I said in an earlier video that the Subaru had a rod knock, so I'm just gonna let you guys know, a new engine for the Subaru, but we are not going to be putting it into the Subaru yet. I have some plans and I have some time, and I think I'm going to take the advantage of the time and go along with some plans. I don't plan on making any crazy power or doing anything crazy to this engine. It's just going to be something simple, something, well, relatively simple. Maybe not the simplest, but relatively simple. And then once we put it into the car, I will be assured that it will last a long time, because yeah, I did not expect the Subaru to go out. I was honestly really hoping to use that car for work instead of the E46, but things happen. They all went down, but we're bringing them back up slowly and steadily. We're bringing the cars back together. So that being said, you guys know we got more content coming up. Hit that subscribe button. If you guys like the video by any chance or helped you at all, for anybody looking for a water pump help, hit that like button. Let me know down in the comment section below if you guys have any questions. Really, I'm always active in the comment section, so if you guys have any questions, don't be afraid. Let me know down in the comment section below. Again, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one.